You've been waiting for something to change, for someone to call you, for a break, for a moment that finally feels right. You keep telling yourself, maybe tomorrow will be different. Maybe this is just a phase. But here's the truth. No one is coming. No one is going to knock on your door and rescue you from your pain. No one is going to show up and hand you your dream life on a silver platter. No one is going to carry you across the finish line. You got to stop waiting. Stop waiting for a sign. Stop waiting for motivation. Stop waiting for someone to believe in you. Because the longer you wait, the more time you lose, the more life slips through your fingers. And the future you say you want, it gets further and further away. Here's the harsh truth. Your life is your responsibility, no one else's. And until you accept that, until you own that truth completely, you will keep spinning in circles. You will keep looking for answers in the wrong places. You will keep blaming people, circumstances, and timing. But none of that will save you. You want to know what will save you? Discipline, accountability, courage, getting up even when it hurts, doing the hard thing when no one claps, when no one notices, when no one even cares. Especially then. You think the successful ones got lucky? No, they decided. They stopped blaming. They stopped hoping. They took ownership, and they built, brick by brick, even when it was slow, even when it was dark, even when their heart was breaking. They didn't wait. They worked. Somewhere inside of you. You already know this. You've just been ignoring it. Because deep down, you're scared. Scared of failing. Scared of being seen trying. Scared of what people will say. But here's something even scarier. Waking up 5 years from now in the exact same place. Same pain. Same excuses. Same regrets. The truth? You're not tired. You're uninspired. Because you've been lying to yourself for so long that you forgot who you really are. You're not weak. You're not broken. You're not stuck. You're distracted. You're disconnected. You're playing small. But something in you is waking up now. Something fierce. Something real. Something that says, I can't live like this anymore. And that voice, that quiet inner voice that's been drowned out by fear and noise and comfort, it's getting louder. So what now? Now you rise. Not perfectly, not suddenly, but daily. One habit at a time. 1 hour at a time. One choice at a time. Because the future doesn't belong to the most talented. It belongs to the most willing. The ones who show up. The ones who get up. The ones who don't stop. Even when it hurts. Even when they're tired. Even when no one is clapping. You think you need more time. You don't. You need more fire. You think you need more clarity. You don't. You need more action. You think you need someone to come and believe in you. You don't. You need to believe in yourself first, and then back it up with action. Everything can change, but it begins with you. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to begin. Begin now, not tomorrow, not Monday, not when you feel like it. Now, because if you don't own your life, someone else will. If you don't write your story, the world will write it for you, and you might not like the ending. So get up, wipe your tears, get focused, get ruthless with your time. Start rebuilding yourself from the ground up. This is your comeback season. This is where the story changes. Not because someone came to save you, but because you saved yourself. Pause the blame. For one moment, stop blaming your parents, your background, your country, your boss, your spouse, your lack of resources. Because the longer you point fingers outward, the longer you delay your own freedom. Excuses don't solve problems. They just help you tolerate them. Jim Rohn said, You can make excuses or you can make progress, but you can't make both. Every time you say, "I don't have time," "It's too late," "I'm too tired," "No one supports me," you reinforce a belief that your success depends on something outside of you. But the truth is this: the moment you take full ownership, your power returns to you. Your mind is a battlefield, and the war is fought between two voices. One is the voice of your potential, and the other is the voice of your excuses. And whichever one you feed wins. The price of excuses. Excuses don't just delay dreams, they destroy them. They slowly convince you to shrink, to wait, to settle. And eventually, you believe the lie. You look around and see others succeeding. And deep down, you know you're capable too. But your excuse has become your comfort zone. Napoleon Hill once said, "Whatever you give your attention to will grow. Give attention to your fear, and fear will grow. Give attention to your excuses, and they will multiply." There are people with less than you who are doing more than you. Why? Because they stopped asking "why me?" and started saying "let's go." Mental discipline, the excuse killer. Mental discipline is the decision to choose your goals over your feelings. You won't always feel motivated. You won't always feel ready. But you must move anyway. Wake up when you said you would. Go to the gym even when your bed begs you to stay. Work on that business even if you're tired after your day job. Speak life to yourself even when self-doubt screams. Every time you act despite your excuses, you strengthen your character. That's what winners do. They build discipline like a muscle. And they do it by showing up, especially on the days they don't feel like it. Jim Rohn said it best: success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day. The silent killers of dreams. Let's expose them right now. Perfectionism. I'll start when I'm ready. No, start before you're ready. Learn as you go. Comparison. Others are better than me. Run your own race. Your story is your strength. Fear of failure. What if it doesn't work? Ask yourself, what if it does? Comfort addiction. This is good enough. No, it's not. You were born for more. Don't downgrade your dream to match your reality. Upgrade your belief to match your vision. Said Denzel Washington. You can live average or you can live aligned, but you can't live both. Decide what you really want. The moment you decide that your excuses are not allowed in the room anymore, something shifts. You go from one day to day one, "I can't," to "how can I?" "I'll try," to "I must." Excuses sound smart in the moment. But 5 years from now, will you still think so? Will you look back and say, "I am proud I waited," or "I wish I had started sooner"? Your life is moving in the direction of your choices, and each excuse delays your growth by another day. Karen Lamb said, "A year from now, you'll wish you had started today." To live without excuses, you must develop a warrior mind. A warrior doesn't wait for the perfect moment. They create it. They don't ask for easy battles. They ask for strength. They don't fear the storm. They are the storm. Excuses are the nails used to build a house of failure. Said Don Wilder, "Here's the truth. The version of you that's hiding behind excuses is not the real you. The real you is powerful, relentless, capable. You were not born to shrink. You were born to stand tall and dominate your assignment on this earth. And the only way to do that is to stop waiting, stop whining, and start walking. Let's go head to head with your excuses, and let's speak the truth out loud. Excuse number one: I'm just too tired. Truth: Energy isn't something you wait for, it's something you create. Start moving, and the energy will follow. Motion builds momentum, and momentum changes everything. Excuse number 2. I don't have enough time. Truth, you're not short on time. You're drowning in distractions. The clock doesn't favor anyone. You, me, the billionaires, we all get 24 hours. The difference is how we use them. Excuse number 3, but I don't know how. Truth, nobody knew how at the beginning. They Googled, they asked, they tried. You don't need all the answers to start. Start, and the answers will come. Excuse number 4, it's not the right season. Truth, there's no such thing as perfect timing. Waiting for everything to line up is just fear in a clever disguise. If you can breathe, it's the right time. Excuse number 5, I've already failed before. Truth, that wasn't failure. That was training. Now you know what doesn't work. So stand up, adjust your aim, and try again, this time stronger. You've been carrying excuses like a backpack full of bricks. It's time to drop the weight. Today, declare war on your excuses. Don't just hope for a better life. Decide to build one. Let others wait. Let others wish. But you will work. No more talking. No more waiting. Just action. The decision that changes everything. There comes a moment in every person's life where the road splits, and no one will tell you which way to go. You won't get a sign from the sky. No flashing lights. No applause. Just silence. And in that silence, you decide, do I keep doing what's easy? Or do I start becoming who I was born to be? This is the moment of transformation. And it begins with one word: responsibility. You can't change your future if you're still blaming your past. You can't become the person you're meant to be if you're still emotionally attached to who you were. Let's be real. A lot of us stay stuck, not because we don't want growth, but because we're afraid of what growth will cost. It's not the new life you fear. It's leaving the old one behind. The patterns, the comfort, the identity, the story you've repeated so many times it became a shield. But if that story keeps you small, if that story makes excuses, if that story talks you out of greatness, then it's time to rewrite it. You've got to reprogram your mind, thought by thought. Every action you take begins with a thought, and your thoughts are not random. They're trained, either by you or by someone else. Who trained you to think the way you do? Was it survival? Was it culture? Was it people who quit on their own dreams? It's time to take the pen back. You can rewrite the script. Start replacing weak thoughts with strong ones. Stop saying, I'm not good enough. Say this instead: I'm growing stronger every day. Don't say, I always mess things up. Say, every setback is a setup for my next level. And never say, people like me don't succeed. Rather say this: I will become the exception and then the new example. Say these until they sound normal. Speak them until your mind starts believing again. Jim Rohn said, affirmation without discipline is the beginning of delusion. So speak it, yes, but build the habits behind the words. Who are you when nobody's watching? It's easy to sound powerful in public, but the battle is in the quiet. Who are you when the camera's off? When a motivation fades? When nobody claps, likes, or reposts? That's the real test. What do you do with the 10 free minutes? Do you scroll? Or do you sharpen? What do you say to yourself when you fail? Do you beat yourself down? Or coach yourself back up? Success doesn't begin on a stage. It begins when you choose character over comfort every time. Abraham Lincoln said, discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most. Your pain is either fuel or a cage. You've been through things you didn't deserve, betrayals, losses, rejections, moments that try to break you. But here's the truth. Your pain will either become your excuse or your fuel. You decide. You can keep telling yourself that life's been unfair, or you can tell yourself that you're still here, still breathing, still standing, still capable of building something incredible from the ashes. Use what happened as wisdom, not a prison. You're not weak because of your pain. You're wise because of it. The turning point, what happens when you finally decide? At some point, you get tired. Tired of the excuses. Tired of surviving instead of living. Tired of watching others build a life while you wonder what happened to yours. And in that tiredness, a new voice rises. It's not loud. It's not flashy, but it's real and raw. It says, I'm done waiting for the right time. I'm done apologizing for wanting more. I'm done pretending this is enough. That's the voice that changes lives. That's the voice that takes the first step, even if the path isn't clear. Once you decide, the future starts shifting. Your energy changes. Your eyes change. Your walk changes. You're no longer trying to survive your excuses. You're too busy building your legacy. One question to ask yourself daily. If you remember nothing else from this part, remember this. Is what I'm doing today helping me become who I want to be tomorrow? Ask in the morning when you wake up, before you sleep in. Ask it when you're tempted to quit, scroll, or delay. Let that question burn into your brain. Because the truth is, you don't become successful in one day. You become successful in how you spend your days. Every choice is a brick. Every habit is mortar. And every excuse is a crack in the foundation. You're not waiting on motivation. You're waiting on you. Stop chasing a perfect mood. Some of the greatest empires were built by people who felt tired, scared, insecure, but still showed up. You're not lazy. You're just trained to wait for a feeling before taking action. But discipline doesn't care how you feel. Discipline is a decision. And with every decision, you get one step closer. One workout closer. One email closer. One no to distraction closer. Oprah Winfrey once said, "Do what you have to do until you can do what you want to do." From intention to execution. You've heard it said 1,000 times. Knowledge is power. But let me tell you something real. Knowledge is potential power. It only becomes powerful when it becomes movement. You can watch all the motivational videos, read every success book, listen to every podcast, but if you don't do something with it, it's just entertainment in disguise. And here's the harsh truth. Your life doesn't change when you know better. It changes when you do better. What you do when no one's clapping. No applause. No validation. No confirmation that it's working. Can you still show up? Most people only move when they're motivated. But the successful, they move when it's time, especially when they don't feel like it. Motivation is a mood. Discipline is a lifestyle. And your future doesn't care about your feelings. It only responds to your follow-through. Success is doing what you said you'd do, long after the mood you said it in has left you. Great quote by Inky Johnson. How true. You know what separates the people who make it from those who almost did? One more day. One more day of consistency. One more day of belief. One more day of saying, I'm not done yet. Anyone can start, but very few stay. Staying power is the rarest currency, and you build it by mastering the middle. The middle is where it gets quiet, messy, boring, You're not a beginner anymore, but not a master either. You're in between. That's where your future is made. Napoleon Hill quoted, "Most people give up not because they're weak, but because they didn't realize how close they were." Your calendar is a mirror. Want to know what matters to you? Look at your calendar. Look at your screen time. Look at where your hours are going. If your goals are nowhere to be found, you're lying to yourself. People say, "I don't have time," but they scroll for 3 hours, binge 5 episodes, complain for 40 minutes. Time isn't the issue. Priority is. Track your time like money. Spend it like your life depends on it. Because it does. Don't count the days. Make the days count. Quote from the great Muhammad Ali. The 3 levels of discipline. Discipline has layers. Let's break them down. 1 is the beginner discipline. That is, doing what you're told. 2, intermediate discipline. That is, doing what you planned. And 3 is master discipline, which is doing what needs to be done, even when nobody asked. That last one, that's who you need to become. The type of person who gets up and grinds without reminders, who doesn't need permission to work on their vision, who says, "I'll meet you at success," or pass you on the way there. Excuses die in the presence of purpose. Ever notice how excuses shrink when your why grows? When you realize your future kids are watching. When you remember that your family's financial future depends on this season. When you wake up and say, "This isn't just about me anymore." That's when everything shifts. The snooze button becomes the enemy. Distractions become obvious. Small thinking becomes uncomfortable. Why? Because you've remembered what's at stake. You don't have the luxury of excuses anymore. You've got work to do, people to lead, a legacy to build. Nobody tells you this. Real success is repetitive. It's waking up, showing up, grinding, over and over and over again, while others quit because it's not exciting. You keep going because it's necessary. You stop needing hype. You stop needing likes. You stop needing recognition. You get addicted to growth, to the quiet power of becoming unstoppable. Someone quoted, "Champions don't do extraordinary things. They do ordinary things, but they do them without excuses." The invisible progress test. There will be seasons where your effort seems invisible. No growth, no results. And your mind will scream, "It's not working." But what if? What if the breakthrough is right after the next sunrise? What if today is the last test before everything shifts? Will you quit now, or will you endure? Invisible progress is still progress. Roots grow deep before the tree breaks the ground. Keep planting, keep watering, keep showing up. James Clear said, "Your results are a delayed reflection of your habits." Replace motivation with movement. You don't need more motivation. You need more movement. Want to feel better? Move. Want to believe again? Move. Want to kill the excuses in your head? Move. Even if it's small, even if it's messy, just move. Success doesn't chase the perfect. It rewards the consistent. At the end of your life, it won't be your excuses that speak. It won't be your comfort. It won't be your distractions. It'll be your results. What did you build? Who did you impact? What did you become? You have a chance, right now, to write a story worth remembering, not just for social media, not for claps or likes, but for the mirror, for your future self, for the people coming behind you. Every morning you wake up is a miracle, another day, another chance, but too many are alive and not living. They move, They breathe, but they're not chasing anything. They gave up on their dream. Accepted average. Settled. But you're still breathing. And that means there's still time. Wayne Dyer once quoted, "Don't die with your music still inside you." Some excuses wear suits. They sound reasonable, polite, mature. I'm just being realistic. I have responsibilities. It's too late for me now. But the most dangerous lie is the one that feels like truth. Excuses like these keep brilliant people small. They don't yell. They whisper, and they kill dreams gently. If you're waiting for a sign, this is it. This video, these words, this moment. You've been praying, doubting, searching, and this is your wake-up call. No more delaying. No more waiting until Monday, until January, until it's perfect. Your life doesn't need more planning. It needs momentum. Listen carefully to this great quote by Zig Ziglar. He said, "You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great." Build a life that feeds your soul. Success isn't just about money. It's about meaning. It's waking up excited, going to bed fulfilled, knowing your time, your gifts, your energy, it's being used on purpose. If your soul is starving, no paycheck will ever satisfy. If your calling is ignored, no title will ever feel like enough. You were created for impact, and every excuse is stealing it. Remember, purpose is the reason you journey. Passion is the fire that lights the way. The real fear. You think you're afraid of failure, but you're really afraid of responsibility. Because once you realize your future is in your hands, you can't blame anyone else. Not your parents, not your boss, not the economy, not your past. When you take responsibility, you take back your power. You are not the product of your circumstances. You are the product of your decisions. There's someone watching you, a child, a friend, a younger version of you. They're watching how you move through adversity, how you face fear, how you respond to delay, and you're teaching them something, whether you mean to or not. You're saying, excuses are okay, or we rise no matter what. What do you want them to learn? Every day is a battle between two voices. One says, you're tired, you've done enough, maybe this isn't for you. The other voice says, you're built for this, keep going, greatness is waiting. And the one that wins is the one you feed. Feed your greatness. Starve your excuses. You're not too late. You might be 30, or 50, or 60, and the voice in your head says, it's too late. But that voice is lying. You're right on time. Every detour, every mistake, every delay prepared you for this moment. Don't curse your past. Use it. Don't mourn the years you lost. Multiply the ones you have left. You don't need 50 years. You need one focused year. One day, or day one. You keep saying, one day. One day I'll start. One day I'll launch. One day I'll believe in myself. But what if today became day one? What if you finally broke the cycle? What if you finally got sick and tired of being sick and tired? This is your sign. Today is your day one. Karen Lamb said, a year from now, you'll wish you had started today. How true. Imagine 10 years from now, you're sitting with your future self, looking back at this exact moment. Will they say, thank you for not quitting, for fighting through the doubt, for taking the leap? Or will they say, I wish you had tried. I wish you hadn't let fear win. We had so much potential. You choose. Every single day, you choose. The excuses end here. The delay ends here. The fear ends here. Right now, something shifts. Right now, you stop playing small. Not tomorrow. Not when you feel ready. Now, you got work to do, a life to build, a future to protect. And it all starts with one decision. No more excuses. Remember this. Excuses are tools of the incompetent. They build bridges to nowhere. Thank you for listening today. Before you go, don't just watch this once. Let's sink in. Play it again tomorrow and the next day until the excuses in your mind are silenced for good. Listen until you start to believe in yourself again, until you remember who you are, until something deep inside you wakes up and refuses to go back to sleep. This is a mirror, a challenge. It's your call to rise. And if something in your heart stirred, don't ignore it. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, share this with someone you care about. Let this message echo in your spirit, because your future depends on what you do next. And the world is waiting for the version of you that finally stopped making excuses and started living fully. Welcome to the movement. Welcome to the Balanced Beat. If this message is speaking to you, don't forget to subscribe to the Balanced Beat for more life-changing wisdom and powerful motivation. Hit that like button to support the channel and share this with someone who needs to hear it today. We're building something meaningful here, and your support means everything.